Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aisyahilda Yulia, and I'm the first speaker of the government team. And today I would like to deliver today's motion. This house would criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle. Before I start the argument, I will talk about criminalize first. Criminalize is something to make something illegal by passing a new law. Criminalization is the act of making something criminal or making it against the law. And for the individual, in general, individual plans are meant for those signing up for a membership for themselves, whereas organization plans are meant to be representative of an organization and possibly shared with members of an organization. And the example of organization, it can be school, people in office, household industry, and attention. And recycle is the recycle is to use again or to reuse waste material by converting it into something new. The example in internal recycling is the reclaiming of materials from a product that has been worn out of the rendered obsolete. And for the example of external recycling is the collection of old newspapers and magazines for repulping and their manufacture into a new paper products. Aluminum cans and glass bottles are other examples of everyday objects that are externally recycled on a wide scale. These materials can be collected by any of the three main methods. There is by bag centers, which is purchase waste materials that have been sorted and brought in by consumers. And the benefits of recycling is 1. Reduce the amount of waste sent to landfills and incinerators. And for the second is conserve natural resources such as timber, water, and minerals. And for the third is increases economic security by tapping a domestic source of materials. And from the last is prevents pollution by reducing the need to collect new raw materials. And the environmental benefits of recycling is it conserves energy, reduce air and water pollution, reduce greenhouse gases, and conserves natural resources. The materials that can be recycled are glass, aluminum, plastic water bottles, metal scrap, different kinds of paper, electronic, computer, cellular phones, keyboards, batteries, and other small electronic equipment, textile, wood, wire, cables, plastic products, rubber, and attention. Things that are made from recycled plastic is shampoo bottles, plastic bottles for detergent, shampoo, as well as household cleaners. Then, why the government should criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle? Because the first is recycled trash or something that we don't use it anymore is a must. It can reduce garbage in a big amount. In Indonesia, especially in my city, where garbage with a big amount is in several places, so recycling garbage is a very good thing to environmental sustainability. And for the second is the government team strongly agree that criminalize should be applied because the meaning of criminalize is not only about the jail or punishment, but it can also socialization or funding from the government to making that individuals or those organizations to recycle their own garbage. For the example, it is a place for collecting all the big amount of the garbages at villages that we call the bank of the garbage. And for the third, the government teams 100% agree that the government can make a workshop to socialize the villagers or people about recycling at their home or environment to reduce the amount of garbages to be much more beneficial. And for the last argument from the government team that there are so many benefits of recycling. There is recycling reduce waste sent to landfills and incinerators, and for the second is recycling prevents pollutions, and for the third recycling converts natural resource, and recycling conserve energy, recycling creates a job, producing economic benefits. So the government team strongly agree that criminalize individual and organization who do not recycle is a really good way to make our environmental to be much beautiful, health, and clean. Thank you.